Sali Sulaiman replies a man who asks why youth are supporting P2B when they said they want change. Welcome to the Moon. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Media personality and business strategist Sali Sulaiman has replied a Twitter user who was curious to know why Nigerian youth have chosen to support the Labour Party presidential candidate P2B, who was part of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). The man identified on Twitter as Dr. Okpe Banwo said that P2B ran as running mate to Atiku Abubakar, whom the youth alleged is corrupt, and was also a member of PDP. Yet they chose him over the likes of Sowore and fresh visionary like Kingsley Moghalu. In a response, Sali Sulaiman said that she believed the answer is because Peter has been a governor before and people already knew him, and he was also a running mate to Atiku Abubakar in 2019. So it is easier to talk about who he is, but the same cannot be said of other people he mentioned. Sali Sulaiman's reply goes thus: I think it is because P2B has actually been a governor and is more popular than the people you mentioned. If people don't even know him as a governor, it is easier to tell them that he was the one that was the VP when Atiku ran. For the other names, how do you explain them? Since P2B announced his intention to join the 2023 presidential race, his popularity has grown tremendously among Nigerian youth. They see him as a person who will bring about the desired change, and many of them have taken to social media to show their support for him and promise to give him their mandate in the 2023 presidential election. Sali Sulaiman believes the reasons he has become so popular among the youth is because he has already made a name for himself as a governor and running mate to the Vice President Atiku Abubakar before he joined the presidential race. What do you think is the reason the youth are supporting P2B? Please feel free to share your thoughts. Let me say this. It is a fact, these two people you mentioned, Sowore, yes, has made a name for himself, but he has not been tested and trusted. Are you getting me? You can judge P2B with his achievement or with the time he spent in office during his tenure. What did he do? You can use it to compare both governors of his time and governors of this time. Are you understanding me? Are you getting where I'm coming from? But these two people, they have not given them you don't even know. You know? You don't even know them. You don't know how to group them. You don't know what they are capable of. Permit me to use, just like when you're coming in now as a newbie into a company. An entry level that will give you. Yes. An entry level. Especially when your resume shows that you have no experience, that you're a fresher. You understand? Now, ET level, now you go collect first. So it is when they don't give you that ET level, they don't say you don't do good in the job. They don't see how fast you catch up. You catch up quickly. You understand? You're able to do some things. You're not even capable of doing even more. Hey, they cannot trust you with other responsibilities. That is how it happens normally. Even a child that have not washed clothes before, you're not going to give them clothes. Plenty clothes may wash. Not small. You go even start from maybe your own socks. You understand? Your own underwears. Something like that. You don't go carry your own clothes. As adults, carry and give the pikin, say make him wash now. Now so now when you done the washing, socks clean, your underwear is clean, you go come add your own small clothes, light clothes to them. Before you know it, the pikin done, your hand on this drunk. So let me just use this as an advice to you who wants to go into politics. You have to start from somewhere. You cannot just fly to the top. Yes, they should start from somewhere. You can start from as councillorship, speaker in the house, something, start building. The level where Desmond follow our hand, start. And the level where Banky W start from. Small, build up a popularity from there. And this is not even the only reason why. P2B's politics is unique. It's very unique. From him and he follow the same people, but the guy they reason like them. They talk like them. If you ask some question, he go answer you. You understand? Though I know this is all the qualities that you are going to see in somebody that wants the position. Just like somebody wants to be a doctor, he can go read a book. Somebody who his goal is to be maybe the best surgeon in his town or during his time, he's going to, you know, put in effort. You're going to see him put. So that is what he's doing. Okay. Only Igbo youth are supporting P2B because it's from the region. We have stand with Asiwaju to remember to be Nigeria. Not a matter of age, but wisdom to put things in place. I think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong. People are not supporting me. I'm not supporting P2B because no, now people are supporting P2B. What of Minko? This politics is very different. We're not even talking about electricity here. In fact, somebody came and to say something online, and the media people picked it that to come and start justifying P2B, what's it called? P2B, what's it called? To regionalize it is wickedness. People are not supporting P2B because it's from the Southeast. People are supporting him because it's a very good material. You never go markets now say you won't buy a material we go so. Say you won't buy that material because that material, you know, how go use put on it, I go even talk now. Maybe person don't wear it before. You go buy because the material fine and you go do okay for you. And so okay. That is your choice as a Yoruba, not as a Nigerian. Exactly. He is the one. This person now is the one regionalizing Asiwaju. Do you understand me? People supporting Asiwaju. When you ask them, see, they're not even just to people. When you come out and ask a question that those supporting Asiwaju, they should mention one thing that Asiwaju has done. That the roads that people are saying that, you know, that the new roads in Lagos says were done during Fashola's tenure. You understand? Come and see, people started abusing Reno. Reno say mention one thing. No. I was thinking they will seize the opportunity to come out and start, you know, marketing to know, oh, he did this, he did that. People that were even saying were saying things Fashola did. Somebody was mentioning Eco Atlantic, and I was like, hey, by me, how is that an achievement to Lagos State? Okay. If BAT is wise, he wouldn't have been wasting Nigerians' money for the race. He is sure his health cannot allow him to participate accordingly. Exactly. I used to love him when he was Lagos State governor. But after his actions against NSAS, peaceful protesting, and wasting of Nigerians' money with private billion van for PMB, the full government with intention to be compensated with the 2023 presidential position. My brother, now this one scatter my brain past. In fact, Nigeria cannot continue this way. Even he openly reminded the Northerners that he single-handedly put PMB into power and needed to be compensated with which they did during the primary. But having Abubakar Tinubu in the mind for the set position, please open your mind and see clearly. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.